Hey, what's up everyone? Vegetarian Zombie here. I want to welcome you back to my 7 Days to Die Let's Play. I think we are getting up there in the numbers. And yeah, so this last episode I just survived. Oh, I guess this honey doesn't really help me too much. I just survived the siege, and it's around 12 o'clock, so we're just going to do some inventory management, and then what we're going to do is head back out to the work site, see if we can continue building that... Gotta fix that trapdoor thing. And we're gonna head back to the work site, and we're gonna continue to work on our house. So let's take some water. I think we got some food, and actually we need those. So we're gonna put this behind. All this great organization is just going out the window. We'll put this behind. I'll keep that and this, and anything else. Do I have all my tools? Okay, so hopefully this will be enough. And we're going to head out. So the last episode, if you didn't see it, I got completely attacked. I'm just going to take some food just because I'm lazy right now. I got completely attacked and overrun by zombies, but again, as always, the wooden spikes really just kept them off my property. Kept them off my property. And I pretty much took them all. And now, and I did some looting and so forth, but of their bodies and stuff, but nothing major. But again, it's these wooden logs here. These are just, they literally just run up against these things. It looks like they might have taken one out here, and so that's a first. You can see some of them are taking damage, but we're talking hordes have really nailed this thing. So the damage is really minimal. So what I've come to the conclusion is that, and it looks like they've done some damage there too. What I've come to the conclusion is that in my house, I'm just not going to use them. So I'm going to have to work around that because, you know, it makes it a little more challenging that way. Now, granted, they could really tear apart my house, but we'll see how it holds up. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about doing. Thinking about building a trench around the house, maybe a 2x2 trench, and just lining it with sharpened sticks. And the sharpened sticks will do some damage, but, you know, the hordes will literally trample them. Then they're going to have to do some digging to get up. And by the time they're digging, you know, once they're able to even cut one space up, I'll be around just doing headshots and so forth. But even before they reach that moat, what I'd like to do is design just maybe crates or say reinforced concrete that would make them walk between these small queues, and then I'd be lining those areas with mines that would be taking them out. So stuff like that. So the idea is just to work around stuff that, you know, isn't the large wooden spikes. If you have any ideas of how you would defend the house, definitely let me know. Just post something in the comments, and I will definitely take it under consideration. Oh, great. I'm completely filled up here. Oh, well. We'll just keep moving. So, in other news, Dying Light was released today, so that looks somewhat interesting. I plan on getting that and maybe doing a YouTube series on that sometime down the pipe. I'm a sucker for zombie games. And so that's the big news. Other news is I'm a little bit behind in my Wolfenstein series. I recorded those all at once, and since that initial recording session, what happened was, unfortunately, I've been having some technical difficulties. My downstairs is where I have all my console stuff. It's lost its heating, so we've had to move a lot of that stuff upstairs. And since I moved it, you know, moving a contemporary entertainment system these days is like doing brain surgery. So I tried to do some recordings last night, and it's just all this tweaks and stuff I have to do. It took me an hour just to get picture, and it's just really frustrating. So hopefully I will have more... Oh god, that looks terrible. Looks like a flat 2D image they had posted on there. So if you haven't been back here for a while, you can see we've been the last an episode back, I was started to make some good progress here. I had some real painful lessons in regards to actual supports. But let's get this stuff going again. So I got my nail gun. Oh yeah, and I have to set that. And we'll see. Oh jeez, I don't want to do this again. Do not fall. Do not fall. Let's see. Okay. That worked. There we go. Oh, I don't want to be underneath this. Okay. The one irritating thing about being out here is just hearing this hollowing and, you know, creepy voice sounds, you know. Here we go here, and we're going to keep on adding. So I'm going to guess this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't want to build beyond this point here. So we want to build maybe like so. And, you know, I put away the tallow, but I'm going to have to put in candles here because obviously this is going to get a little dark soon. And now let's actually, how much of these? 838. Okay, let's, oh my god. It's a lot. But I'm hoping I can get this done before the next feral horde, because that would be pretty awesome. I mean, realistically speaking, probably not. Just this project has gone way beyond I ever thought was possible. I thought this was just going to be a small little house that I could build my big project on, and this is turning to be quite an endeavor. Okay, so we have that done. Let's make some poles. There we go. And again, I have the crafting timer set to basically nothing. And that's because I've been crafting so much and losing so much because there's no pause button in this game. So whenever I pause, I will go out to the main menu, and if you're crafting anything and you go to the main menu, you lose everything. So I've done that too many times. I've lost about, I want to say around 30 ingots doing that before. So let's just say I'm a little tired of it. All right. Will this work? All right. It's not perfect, but it will do. What did I just do? Oh. Yes, this is actually how I would build this in real life, to tell you the truth. Let's take this out. And we're going to start here with this. Oh, man. There we go. That wasn't too bad. And let's see if this works like so. Come on. Oh, man. That's what I get for recording late. Little tired. So here we go. And like so. We're going to put the... Ah! Alright. Any case, I was watching that. I've been watching a bunch of H1Z1 streams lately too. Some Twitch streams. And, yeah... I don't know. It's... I guess the game looks kind of cool in a lot of ways. It kind of looks like an arcadey DayZ. And I've actually kind of lost my taste for DayZ lately. Not that I haven't played it at all. But when I say I've lost my taste for it, I mean that I watch a lot of Twitch streams. It's a game I love to watch. It's not a game I really wanted so much play. So... And there's just been hackers galore, and that, you know, that's a way to kill your game right there, you know. And I've been seeing them everywhere. So I'd rather. So I've been watching a lot of H1Z1 streams. How many of these do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And H1Z1 looks like a DayZ. It's definitely a DayZ clone per se, but it's a much more arcadey much more arcadey clone. And I don't know how I feel about it. The big problems was that the loot, there wasn't a lot of loot in it, and it's kind of irritating. In, you know, survival games, you want loot. But the thing, I guess, that sort of turns me off to it right now, and it's not so much the game itself; it's just early access in general. I think I'm at my limits of early access, and yes, I'm playing an early access game, but I don't know. I think it's going to be my well, actually, I'm not going to say it's my last one because I'm going to be doing the long dark. But these guys are going to be the exception to the rule. It's like there's just so much early access, and so I watched these Twitch streams, and they're so buggy. And it's like, you know, seeing one early access game and seeing how buggy it is, I think that's okay. But when it's now becoming the norm, where it seems like every game is just so buggy on release now, and even released games, it's like we're collectively lowering our requirements and what we expect out of companies as early access becomes the norm. And then we start forgiving companies for releasing buggy products. We say, that's early access, that's okay. But man, it's just so tiring to see, hey, we have another kind of cool idea, but it's half-baked, nowhere near done. So enjoy your clipping zombies, you know, and stuff. Or enjoy your game with crazy rendering issues. Look at this. Pretty cool. All right, let's hammer this thing down. Now this is what we call a floor. I'm going to be using my nail gun for this. Yeah, so we'll add a trench here. We may have to take out those trees. There we go. If I had a wood, yeah, okay. Let's make some more. We'll craft the rest of this, and we'll hammer this out. Nail this in. So this is the ground floor. This is the living floor, as you can see. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to arrange the different rooms. I'm thinking I'm going to reinforce this floor as high as it can with scrap iron. Because that way, if they do break, or I shouldn't say if they do, when they do break in, they're going to be hammering this floor to get at me. So I'm going to want to have some scrap iron in here to protect me. But, reinforced floor, so it's going to take them a long time to get through, is what I'm saying. And I'm not too sure exactly for the exterior. I was thinking about that old wood. It's going to require a lot of tree cutting, which is actually not a problem. Look at this. This is looking pretty good. This is looking like I almost have a partially completed house here. You know something? Let's put this in here too. So I'm a little concerned because I'm going to be using the hardened steel doors, and I haven't tested them yet with this concrete, with the reinforced concrete, and I just assumed the size. So I hope I didn't incorrectly assume. I didn't do any tests beforehand. So let's hope that doesn't come and bite me in the rear. So here we go. Like so. Okay, so here's the question. Do we do doors all on one side? For instance, should doors always be on this side? So I will always know. I can do doors, say, one here and then one on each level of this house, make a door on each different side, but I think that may get confusing. So I may just opt for consistency. So if I'm back here in the house and I'm getting attacked by zombies, I'm going to have to fight my way through here. And of course, we're going to have to create... Well, that brings another problem. Okay, no, that will work. So if we have the ladder coming up, like so. Okay, so there's going to be a ladder coming up, and we're going to create a wooden floor there. So actually, we can do that now. Ah, so this is looking good, huh? We're going to have to decorate this a little. This is a little too Spartan for my taste. Let's come up here and let's add some flooring into our escape hatch or escape chimney. I've also been thinking about adding a sniper's nest in here too, so at the very top. But I got to figure out a way to build it in such a way that I can lean over and shoot the zombies. So we're going to do... Let me see. Jeez. All right, so we'll have the ladder be flush with the door. So we'll do something like this, and that. And we'll build this up like so. could put reinforced concrete. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm not going to reinforce all this right now. I'm just going to chop down the wood to do that. So, and you know something? I wonder if I have my steel doors in here too. Nope, it's getting late. You know, it's funny. I was in here, you know, causing pandemonium, just doing some mining and stuff, and I heard this zombie. And look at this guy. This guy was hammering this rock like he was digging this with his flesh. Go figure out that one. All right, did I bring my steel doors? Looks like I didn't. See, this would be kind of cool to use for an outside. It would take too much work, though. Oh, we got some eggs. So here we have. This is looking good. Okay. And let's finish up with these. And I should probably... I believe these will go all the way. Like so. You know, this is almost move-inable. That would be pretty cool. So let me make some more pillars before I completely use all my wood supply. And we have 8, so this would give us 11. Let's do one more. Yeah, so I don't want you guys to think I'm discounting H1Z1. I think it has a lot to go, and unfortunately my patience with early access is, I think it's just bottomed out. You know, there's only so many buggy games I can really watch or even play and stuff, so that's kind of how I'm feeling about the situation. And it's funny, like, this is an early access game, and yeah, it does have its issues and stuff like that, but it's not a bleeding edge early access, which is... Oh man, I wish I chopped down some trees. But this isn't a bleeding edge early access game. It's not bad. Oh god. Didn't realize that was the linchpin. But I mean, it's not, you know, it needs a bit of work, but it's not crazy terrible. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. They just got to refine some things, which is very far along. I wouldn't really call this an alpha. I would call this a beta, or even a late beta, you know. And they probably have a lot more things to do. So here we are. Here it is on top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head back. I'm going to get some supplies. Maybe I'll do some tree cutting along the way. But I will turn off the recording for now, and I will catch you back at my base. And welcome back. Here we are back at the base. And I thought it might be kind of cool to do a little experiment. Particularly... You know, it's funny, just a few moments ago I was complaining about, or saying how this game wasn't so buggy. And right after I stopped recording, I was running down the road and a zombie was there. And I just started swinging my axe at her, but I couldn't swing my axe. It just refused to move or refused to swing. And then my controls locked up, so I couldn't move forwards or backwards. And she was just wailing on me. The fact that I didn't bleed out was completely lucky. So, yeah, this game's got a little bit of work to do. So I was going to get some, let me see, I was trying to look up the recipe for gunpowder. And I thought it was a combination of potassium nitrate and something else. Maybe coal? But I don't seem to have potassium nitrate on me. Alright, oh there it is. Potassium nitrate, and I'm pretty sure it was coal. So let's do this. Let's create some coal. We'll create, say, 100 coal. There we go. We have this, and let's take this potassium nitrate, and we'll make 200 of this. And now, if we combine these two together, we should have gunpowder. There we go. 1,000 gunpowder. 500 there, and we will... What are we going to drop? We'll drop the frame. And we'll take the rest of this. We'll just drop that for now. Alright, let's open up. I desperately have to do inventory management. There's been a horde following me this entire way. I've just completely been ignoring it. I was in the forest, it would stop, and everyone would, I don't know. Okay, so we have our gunpowder, and now we're going to make a gunpowder charge, and we'll just make all of these. So let's do that. 111 gunpowder charges. Excellent. Can you see where I'm going with this, folks? All right, now that we have our gunpowder charge, now we're going to make some TNT. Now, I evidently need some grass here, and I thought I had some more. I wouldn't be surprised if I got rid of it. Oh, here's some more plant fires, because I want to do an experiment, because I mentioned in a previous episode my goal was not only to just leave this place, but to actually destroy it. Just burn it to the ground, because, as much as this home base has been my almost permanent home in this series, it's got to go. At some point in your life, you have to turn your back to home and head out to the sunset. Well, before I can do that, I need to practice my demolitions. All right, do we see any bad guys out there? I don't want to practice on this building just yet. I want to practice over in that building. All right, so what I'm going to do here, now that we have this, let's see our TNT. So we're going to go like so. And I would say the biggest expense in TNT is paper, which means we may have to do some expeditions, which is fine because doing too much building can get a little tiring after a while. Okay, so that should be it. And let's see. Look at this, folks. We got our first thing of TNT. Now, if I take that, and we can build 3. Oh, we got the rain of idiots coming on us. And you know what? They just head right towards me. Here they go. So, let me just... Oh, God, I got a fly in my soup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till morning, and we're going to try a little experimentation. So this isn't really anything to be interested in. These are just random idiots. Oh, there's my boy. Hello. Let's see if I can take this guy down. Even him? Oh, that's gotta hurt. Come on, there's no bullet drop. There we go. Alright, I'll see you in the morning. And we are back, and one thing I noticed here is I have a hunting rifle barrel, and a hunting rifle stock, and a hunting rifle bolt. And here's the thing. I was assuming this was like a sniper rifle. I needed more parts. Well, I looked up the recipe while I was waiting for time to pass, and yeah. Let's check this out. Hunting rifle. Here I was going through all the various shotgun messiahs and being disappointed for parts I never know I didn't have. I didn't need. So let's get this barrel here. Look at this. I can make 2 hunting rifles if I wanted to. And voila. Just like... oh my god. I'm saying I like this game. I just think... oh, so it doesn't take a 10 millimeter bullet. That's what I thought it took. So let's see what kind of bullet this thing takes. Take a 9 millimeter? That doesn't seem right. Alright. Does this take my sniper rifle bullets? Let's hope not. I got a lot of charges, by the way. We're going to make a lot of demo. I don't even know where I put my... oh, that's a 44 Magnum. It wouldn't take a 44 Magnum. I have no idea where I put my sniper. Oh, here it is. So let's check this out. Whoops. Oh, it takes sniper rifle ammo. That stinks. Alright. This gun is ridiculous looking. It's like it got stuck in a taffy machine. Alright, so we got our dynamite. So the first part of our experiment. Let's open this. And I can't. This gun just looks so terrible. I'm sorry. Let's see. Do we see any bad guys out here, folks? All right. I mean, it'd be nice to test out the gun, too. Okay. So we're coming to this building here. And first we're going to test out exactly how big of an explosion this makes. So to do that, I'm going to break a hole in here. Should have brought the auger. This is auger work. Oh my god, this is taking a long time. Come on. Here I am hitting the block to the right. Alright, so we have that. Now, I'm going to add this TNT. Now, does it have to be 2 blocks or 1 block? Let's see. Let's see. 1 block. Excellent. Okay. Now, let's take out my handy hunting rifle, and I'll take the shelter behind this crapsadaisical house. And let's see. Let's see if I got dead eye aim. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Oh. Give me the... Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll use my sniper rifle. We'll use my sniper, no problem. Happy to use my sniper rifle. God. Alright, here we go. Ready, folks? Kaplooey. Alright. Now, the purpose of that experiment. 1, 2, 3. So, one of these blasts, you're gonna... This is what I thought. It's gonna take out, and we can see there's 2 on both sides. So it's gonna be 2... I'm gonna have to have a... This is how I'm gonna have to set up my TNT. And let's see, did I bring my auger? Do I have my... Yes, okay. Let's get to work. So this is how we're gonna do our blast. We're gonna come in here. Let's add a piece there. And this is how we're going to destroy my base. We're going to put one like this. We're going to put one like this. And we're just going to go around the building. Like so. This is kind of what I figured. I see people mine with this stuff. There we go. So we're going to go like this. So I guess technically we're weakening the structure. Like so. All right. And then we're gonna line my building all around with TNT. So we're gonna need lots of paper to do this with. And let's see, let's aim for the middle one, shall we? 3, 2, 1. Should I really do this? I don't know. I'm feeling regrets about destroying such a beautiful... All right, let's take this out. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That was... Whoa. Now that's what we call practical mining. Well, you know something? That's not going to take a lot of TNT. I mean, that was a pretty big explosion there. And so we're going to be just going around the building. And, like, I'm surprised this is still being held up, but once we take out enough supports, the whole thing's going to go crumbling down. So we're just going to put them around here, and I think we're going to have to put some TNT to take out some of the supporting walls. So we're going to have to take out this stuff here too. So we have to put in a line like right in here and put some in here and so forth. And then we'll just watch the whole building fall apart. It's going to be glorious. All right, folks. Well, thanks again for watching this Let's Play. I hope you've been having a good time, and I will see you in the next episode.